going on, guys? This is Coach Brad. Recently, a client of mine and I were talking about fitness and stretching, and the subject of rolling the ITBand came up. So he had said that his ITBand was giving him trouble. Apparently someone had diagnosed it. And I said, have you tried foam rolling it? He said no. And it made me think about wanting to let you guys know a little bit about the ITBand. So the ITBand connects to this pocket muscle. That's the nickname. It's called the TFL, or tensor fascia lata. And it runs down the outside of the leg about here and attaches just next to the knee. Now, important note, the ITBand is not an actual muscle. It's basically collagen fiber. We call it fascia. Fascia does not react the same way as muscle does. So it doesn't stretch the same way. In fact, I don't think it stretches at all. It's like tight like a leather belt would be a good analogy for it. But you can roll the outermost one muscle of your quadriceps, which is the Vastus Lateralis. Lateral meaning to the side. So if you roll that muscle, you can slightly increase the length of the Vastus Lateralis, not so much the length, I want to take that back. You can reduce its resting tension, which gives you the effect of lengthening the muscle. It doesn't actually lengthen, but it can still reduce pressure on that fascial tissue of your ITBand. So here's how you're going to foam roll. If it's on your right leg, take that pen out of my pocket first. You're going to start with the roller just above your kneecap. And then you're going to use your arms for support and roll slightly toward your left side. So your right side is down, and thus the right outside of your quad is now exposed to the pressure of the foam roller. You're going to try getting as close to the outside of the knee as you can without actually being on the knee. You're going to bend your knee by pulling your heel toward your butt like this, and then with that pressure of the foam roller on the muscle and the fascia, all you're going to do is about 7 slow knee bends, like so. And then you're going to roll about 1 inch downward, which gives you the effect, due to relative motion, of the foam roll moving up your leg. Now you're going to do the same process. Ouch, that hurts. This is generally very painful. It's not a comfortable thing. Part of the reason is you have very little muscle depth and not a lot of fat on that outside of your leg there. So for you to foam roll anywhere close to the leg bone, or any bone, is going to be very uncomfortable. But if you're just looking for a solution, this is an effective one, if not a comfortable one. Now I'm going to move down yet another inch. So effectively what I'm doing is this. I'm bending and straightening. Let me hold on to something so I can balance. I'm doing this, and it's on the outside of, close to the outside of the knee. This way would be on the front, this way would be on the side. I need somewhere in between those two. All right, so bend and straighten, push backward, which makes it move up the leg. Repeat the bend and straighten, take your time with it, 7 or 8 times. This technique is called a pin and stretch. We put pressure on the muscle, then we lengthen and shorten it underneath that pressure point. You probably would need to do about 30 seconds worth to get a proper release, and that's why it's just never going to be comfortable. Okay, for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. Okay, you could work all the way as high as, not the hip joint, but just below that, right about where the top of your pocket is here, but not up to here. Okay, so my hip joint is here. I'm going to stop right about there with the pressure. Okay, and as you get higher, it'll feel a little bit more comfortable because you will have a teeny bit more muscle and other tissues to work with to give it some cushioning. So next time you're looking to roll your IT band, try this technique and let me know how it works. I think it's going to work pretty well. Pin and stretch the IT band. Guys, thanks for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.